Yo guys, what's going on? I thought another video face to put to the cars and stuff. Today I'm just gonna make a little quick tip video. I think I've covered this in another video, but maybe the video is too long, people didn't see it. Is the links for your steering. I have a lot of problems with those. I bend them constantly, and also hold on, let me just show you guys what's up. All right, so I had them probably here and all this knick-knack crap and all that shit, but I think I threw them all away. Yeah, because they're just wasting space. But these turnbuckles, all right, these links, they tend to bend right here. All right, if it's a very bad crash or something or whatnot, and they tend to bend even more if you have this link on top. You understand? If this, when you get it stock, it's down here. There's a reason for that, because if you were to crash on one side, this goes all the way up, you understand? And when it goes all the way up, if this is up here, that means it would go even further. That's why it always bends here, or even bends here. So there's a reason this always needs to go down here, right? But I was fed up of buying links, and I have like the extenders here, so it had to be a little bit longer. So man, I was just fed up. So what you guys can do is you can go to the hardware store and you can get this threaded rod. I mean, this thing was like $5, right? And from this, I already made a pair for this car, and I made a pair for this. All right, so you guys can check it out. I made a pair for here, okay? And the good thing about this is you have to use the plastic because it's only one single thread. So you can thread in, you understand? You can't thread out and thread in and then turn it here and it will close. It can't, because it's a single thread. It's not, it's not a mirror thread. So by doing this, you will have to use the plastic, because the plastic is very, very hard. I ended up using the metal because this metal just threads normally in, but the other end cannot thread in because it's the other way around. So I ended up using plastic here. All right, and my heat shrink, I ran out of heat shrink, so that's why it's missing a piece there. But what I do to make it look nicer, it doesn't look like a hardware stuff, is I cut it to size. All right, I measured it, I made sure it's 90 degrees, and when it's sitting or whatnot, and then I cut it, okay? And when I cut it, thread one in, I put the heat shrink in one side, I close it, and then I keep eyeballing it till it's like to my perfect liking, and then I pass a torch on this and the heat shrink into close. Alright, so that's it. That's like the best tip I can give you for your turnbuckles. I mean, this thing, guys, is just $5, and it's really strong. Like, I very doubt you're gonna have you can bend this. It's gonna have to be a very hardcore crash. But from one rod, like I said, I already took 2 pairs. All right, so let me see, just 1, and there's 2, 3, 4. All right, so I can make 2 more pairs out of this and still have 1 for spare. So it's not a bad idea, guys. You guys can check that out, do that. It will help a lot. I'm not one of those guys, I'm like, I have to look cool and fancy. And you know what I have fancy, but what I don't like about them is they're very thick, but the head that goes inside the thick shaft is so small. It's like a little thin screwdriver. I mean, it would always snap from there. So what the fuck are we doing? You understand? So this, in my opinion, is just hardcore. I had many crashes with this. Last time I drove this, it crashed so hard, it flipped, even took my powder coating off there. not even a single bend. I mean, that thing is just solid straight. All right, guys, so that's my tip for this. Definitely a good tip. It would help as well if you guys get the sway bar. So yeah, hope it helps.